it. All right. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. All right. I see the Facebook feed. I totally forgot about the Vikings game today. I forgot. So, traffic has been, I'm like, why is there so many people? It's Sunday. I'm like, oh yeah. So we're going to have that to deal with. We're going to have that. I'm sharing this out quick. Everybody check in. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. The Vikings are so damn terrible this year, so it's tough. It's tough. That's why I'm not on it. What up, Nikki? Hello. What up, Lacey? Everybody react and share. Everybody react and share the stream. Good morning. Good morning. We gotta pull out a new charger. I already burned through a charger. I already burned through one charger cord, so that sucks. But I have a bunch. I brought extras. But this cord is already done. It's cooked. So crazy. I don't know if it's because of the cold or what, but I got extra cords. I brought a crap load. I brought a crap load of extra cords just because I already know how this goes. I'm waiting for Mod Nikki to update the YouTube before I share today so we get a better thumbnail. And it looks like she already did. Let me get a W Mod Nikki in the chat for the edits this week, all week. Making sure the thumbnail is fixed and everything, because I can't do that out here. I can only go live and make sure the title is right, I guess. I can't do anything else. So we got Nikki in the back end and all the mods in the chat. And we're gonna have some more help today in our Discord, because I put a call out. Because we could have been at one of the ice raids yesterday in Burnsville, but I saw the information too late, and it was in a DM that I wasn't looking at, and people were sending it. So thank you to everybody that has been sending it, but it needs to be in one spot, right? Because I can't because there's a very active group that is like what we're looking at mainly. But if I could have my own community on the back end, try to help sift through valid information, because people were sending the Burnsville raid yesterday and we could have went to it. But we missed it, and it is what it is. We had an ice interaction. Unfortunately, it was with us because they're on whatever. So they stopped us yesterday for a few minutes to, I don't know. Then they played Why Can't We Be Friends in the car. Weird. Very weird. And then they drove off. So it was a very cute attempt. They can't stop us from what we're doing. We're not stopping them from what they're doing, right? And that's just what it is. Now, if we were in a situation to where we were actively trying to impede their operations, then it would be different. But then that would be we'd be asking for it. But we're not doing that. But even then, on an ideological standpoint, I support the immigrant communities. And what I thought about this morning, what was so crazy, before we get started, was the very fact that we have white Minnesotans, right? Immigrants, from a long time ago. It is not, the fact that there are white people here is unnatural to, the native population that originated here, Okay, and we have Native American populations here still. So if you're a white Minnesotan, you are a descendant of an immigrant. Okay? Like everyone. If we are like me, I'm not white. I'm like mixed white and Italian and native Mexican and a whole bunch of other, and Lebanese and a whole bunch of other shit, whatever. Either way, I don't care. I'm an immigrant person. I came from somewhere else. Okay? I didn't come from Minnesota. You know what I mean? I'm native Mexican, so I'm like native, like, but now not from this part. Not from this region of the Americas. I'm not from here. So like, but all of my, and they're great communities, like the Swedish community, the Germans all came here. That's why there's a big Scandinavian community or population in Minnesota. That's why we have the Vikings and shit. They all immigrated here. All migrated here. Okay? So that's why it's more important than ever. Like if you are like Swedish, German, Irish, any like European country, if you're a European descendant and you live in Minnesota, you are a descendant of an immigrant, and that's fine. That's great. You know, the Scandinavian populations provided amazing things for Minnesota and others. Like I'm just giving you an example, but like, and it's crazy now, like because it's a brown generation of immigrants. I don't know why it's different. So if you're truly like aren't racist about it, then you should see it like for the same way. I see it the same way. Maybe the same way if they were it would be the same way if ICE was targeting the Ukrainian community that has migrated here from or has fled Russia's invasion of Ukraine. If ICE was targeting them, it'd be the same thing. Same shit. We'd be out here doing the same thing. So, you know, you just gotta see it for what it is. Okay? I'm still recovering my voice from my sinus infection, I guess I had. So deal with that. You guys will have to really deal with that. It gets better when I talk less. So that's why I haven't been talking so much on these streams, because I've been recovering my voice. I've been recovering it. But yep, if you are a white Minnesotan, you are a descendant of an immigrant, and that's cool. And that's great. That's really cool. So you should stand with the Somali, Salvadoran, Mexican communities here in Minnesota that are also cool. Because Minnesota, unless you're a Native American, you're all immigrants here. They're the only OGs of Minnesota. I promise you. It's in the name. That's why the state is Minnesota. Yep. Yes, the interaction was on stream yesterday. Okay, so first off, we're gonna go pick up JT. I'm going to be grabbing JT, and then we're grabbing John later, you guys. Okay, so John's plane gets here later, so we're going to be going to the airport around 3 o'clock, grabbing John from Status Quo, and then we will be going on. All right. Yep. Yep. All right, y'all. All right, so let me get this shared out quick. Let me get this all shared out. Mod Nikki got it all edited up. Thank you, Mod Nikki. And then let's go get started. Let's go get started on the patrol. Bang. Yep. Perfect. Yesterday I shared it out before Nikki was able to edit the thing. And the thumbnail looked weird in the social media. Okay, bang, share. Traffic is also really busy. Again, we got the Vikings game today. Hopefully they can win. It's terrible. Terrible. me rotate. Good there. Okay, everything's shared there. Okay. Yep. All right. Everything should be shared out. All right. Let's go get JT and get going and begin. Okay, let me get there. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to call when we're like just outside, so that way we can just scoop, because it's gonna be packed downtown. It's gonna be very busy. It's gonna be super busy. All right. Because of these Vikings. I'm gonna have to wait here for a second till we get a moment. North Dakota. And then we got New Mexico, right? Did I? We got the sun out today, so we're probably gonna have some glare. Try to minimize that. Honestly, the Vikings game might be a place to patrol around. The Trump, they want to fuck with the fans of the NFL. Yeah, thank you, Sandy. Oh boy. where I had to swear into the military on the left. And that's where I left from, or that's where we left from to go to basic training, right here. I got dropped off. No, well, they can't, my parents were able to come in the building. But that's where we went from. People were shook. Oh, we gotta put the bot beacon on. My bad. Yeah. So many things if I remember. Viking fans. We got, there's a couple of protests tomorrow. Oh, no, there's protests, but there's a press conference too we got to be at. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Okay. JT. There he is. There we go. Cool. Whew. Yeah, it's chillier today than yesterday. A little bit. We don't have a photojournalist with us today, I don't think so. You have more room. Okay. You have more room to space out and get your setup comfortable. Freak out then. Yeah. Here, I'll just keep this stuff up here with me. You can scoot your seat back too for now. Okay. Got some more leg room for sure. All right. Chat, we got JT from Status Coup with us now again.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Morning.
Back on the grind.
Back on the patrol. Yeah. It seems, huh?
Yeah.
Liberty on patrol.
Have you been following the chats at all?
Yeah, a little bit. 479 messages is crazy. Okay, Richfield. So wait, they're going to Menards on Richfield.
Yeah, Menards.
Let's get to Richfield. Yep. That's where. Then Burnsville is not that far from there either.
Okay. So we're going back out into the burbs.
Back out into the burbs this morning.
All right, I'm gonna try and learn this city by today.
You're gonna learn it. It's not that hard, honestly. Like. The burbs is going to be different, but the city part of Minneapolis isn't that hard. Okay, we're going to go check out Menards, and then we'll at least be down if we miss it, we'll be in the area where a lot of the chatter's been so far. Oh, perfect. Thank God. That's the best. If we miss it, we'll be in the area where
I'm honking, I'm following, I'm in a Subaru. Okay, location update, please. We're at Diamond Lake and Stevens, I believe it is.
Are you no longer on the parkway?
There's several of us here. We're all following. 4 of us.
Diamond Lake and Stevens.
Keep up the pressure.
Off because we're in a city.
Exactly what they need.
That's their siren.
Ooh, sounds like it's intense.
Yeah, they're in a chase.
Direction on Diamond Lake, real quick.
Okay, they're going to get on the highway, I think. Huh? Okay, wait, no. I'm doing okay, I'm breathing. Okay, turning east onto Boston.
I'm breathing.
That's important.
I mean, east. They didn't get on the freeway?
Nope.
Okay. We're right on the bridge now, over the freeway.
Oh, we got a Brit with us today.
Okay.
I'm 3
The
cars
Brits have
back.
tapped in.
An international anti-fascist effort.
Yeah, if you're feeling any kind
Out
of
here
way
in
and you need to
Minneapolis.
break off and take a break, it sounds like you have other cars
Antifa
that can
International
do too. So I wanted to offer that to you as an option.
Yep, we're getting on 35th North now.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for taking me
We're
to
with
Best
you.
Buy. I'm
Oh,
glad,
of course.
glad I cut you
35W.
loose when I did. I was there for a long time.
Yep, 35W North.
I mean, I like some Best Buy when I'm buying stuff.
Yeah.
I love
But if you're just staring at somebody
Yeah.
else try to buy something.
All right, I'm logging off. You're doing great, everybody.
Okay,
But yeah,
thanks,
absolutely
everyone.
saved my life.
Okay,
I'm at
now
the light,
35. Get on 35. Yep, 35 going north.
35
We're in the right
going.
lane.
You got maps up today?
I'm
Yeah,
a little ways
nice.
behind you. Any
Yep.
cross streets? 46. Exit coming up.
When they're saying 35, are they referring to a highway or a
Yep,
street?
yep,
number?
35 is 35W.
Okay. Oh, I see. 35.
Did you say coming up on? They're not indicating. Coming up on the 46th Street exit. Heading north.
46th
Street.
Street. Heading north.
Okay, we're on the exit.
Okay. Oh, okay. They're on the exit.
Okay, so we might
Let's see where they
we're going
are.
to have to triangulate where we're going. This is what we were doing in Chicago. We'll have John with us soon, and he'll be locked in too. He's all about this
I
shit.
want to update the chat if there's a need for more backup or not. Can you confirm?
So we got
how many people-
the comms for when the community's following
Okay.
Can you confirm you exited on
following the
46?
ice. It helps us get to the scene if there's going to be a raid or whatever.
Left. Alright, so they're headed west.
Okay.
Illinois plate.
I'm here now too. I'm here, just stuck behind some
West on
cars.
46th.
Okay, great. I'm following him. I'm behind him.
Either way, we gotta go south.
So you're headed towards
Yep.
uptown? You're headed
They're headed
west?
uptown.
Headed west. I think now he's going to go south. I think he's going to try and get on the highway now. Yep. Okay, we're getting onto 35 now.
We're with
They
you.
made a loop back onto 35 now.
Oh,
Headed
so
south.
he's trying to lose him. I think.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
going
close.
in the left turn lane here?
Yep. We're getting on the highway
Okay.
now.
Yep.
Okay. I'm
Right
like 2
behind
cars
So
behind
they're
you.
back
I
on
think.
35.
Okay,
Headed south.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on 35 south.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
a passenger with nameplate.
You have the 46 entrance for the freeway, or which entrance are you on?
46. Yep. Heading south.
Copy, I'm almost there. Is there a Ford that's involved with this?
Yep. There's a Ford and a Subaru.
Is that them? They're behind
Yep.
me now, getting on the entrance.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
that
behind the
guy pulled
Subaru.
over and got behind you.
I'm gonna
Can I
slow
know
roll
that?
them now. I'm slowing down to fuck them up.
Okay. Great.
I'm the red minivan that's about to pull up behind you. I'm a block away.
Okay.
I'm the great Prius.
Right.
This guy's using his indicator a lot. Okay, he's trying to lose me now.
A little dusty
Or
today.
I think
a little
another ice
cold
cube
dust.
up there must be
Snow
pretty
dust,
big
huh?
entrance. Behind
Western
you.
dusting.
Okay.
Did not miss.
Yeah, he's
Salt
trying
on
to get
everything
away.
The
season.
Ford's trying to
Again.
catch up now. He's
Have it all over my
Hey,
equipment
go
now
on.
too.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? We love just
35 south.
keep doing salt.
At
here.
Diamond
Just
Lake
keep
Road
salting
going
everything.
fast. Ford starts.
Yep. Okay, so the Subaru's really trying to lose
I'm
me.
behind him.
Are you all still heading
Changing
south
lanes.
on
Yeah,
35?
heading south, 60th Street exit coming up.
Okay,
62.
we're approaching.
We're catching up.
You said south, not north?
Okay.
Is on the port, is the south.
We're getting on 62.
62.
Okay.
East or west? East or west? 62 south. East or west? East or west? Oh, I'm watching. He's getting on east. East. Good job.
The Ford,
You're doing
the
great.
Ford is a little back. He's got the right lane. He's in the Portland lane.
Okay.
He's coming up.
Did you get 62 at Portland?
62
Huh?
in Portland.
62 at
East
Portland?
62.
62. East 62. I'm right behind him.
The Ford is behind the big cargo van, the white van.
Okay.
Cargo van today.
I see it.
He's trying to catch up, I think.
Yeah.
I got 62 coming up.
Okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yep. We're all
Doing
doing great.
amazing.
Is everyone breathing?
We're going 62 east.
In through the nose, out through the mouth?
The Ford's in the left lane now, catching up.
Okay. Yep, I see him coming. Here he comes. Okay, he's
I'm 2 cars
crossing the
back.
Subaru now. 9A1308. Is that our Ford? Okay, he's got his lights on. Okay, now it's the Subaru, the Ford, and then me.
They've got to be heading back to the
Say that
Federal
license
building.
plate
back to
again.
Whipple.
Imogen.
Yeah.
The Ford?
Yeah.
918 308. Illinois. 918 308.
Yep, that's confirmed. I guess it's done.
Okay, he's got his knickers, like his red and blue lights on. Still on 52?
Still on 62, please.
Go ahead and east on 62. Still on 62?
We're about to
About to
go.
cross the exit. That's
She just
easy
said,
enough.
she still said
We
east.
are, I think we're almost catching. We're right like behind them in a second.
Drive safe, everyone. Driving safe.
Yep.
We're definitely going back.
Okay, they're getting in the fast lane. They're going over 80.
Going over 80.
Is anyone
Yeah, they're going up.
Yo, the red
Is
one's
anyone
driving.
recording them speeding? What? If they're going over 80, somebody should record.
They've been driving
Okay, I
like
can't
in
have
the
the
Middle
photos
East all
stay on
week.
the phone. I keep.
So your speedometer and then their speed.
Okay, we're on 62 east right now.
Is someone still behind me or with us?
I'm trying. I keep getting trailing. My idiot driver.
I'm gonna have them out behind you.
Thank you. Going for you behind you.
Okay, we need a fresh location now. Are they still on 62?
Across street,
Okay.
you can pass that.
I'm on 62 east now.
So,
I'm behind the Subaru again.
Well, what's the last cross street you passed?
yes, please.
The VA Medical Center is coming up.
VMG.
Copy. There's an
Oh,
EMS
come on.
We're right up here.
headed in the same direction. They'll catch up to y'all soon.
Hiawatha exit coming up, Livingston Road. They're probably taking me to Whipple.
Yeah.
We're not that far behind.
We're not.
And then dinner reminder, you can get off whenever
Either way, we're
it's
tapped into it.
for you.
Yep.
Whenever you
Where are they
Where the
going?
chase is.
I mean, I would guess Whipple. I don't have my maps up.
I just
Okay,
don't
there's a car.
do
No,
anymore.
no, Grandpa.
There's a car in between them and me.
My grandpa.
I just am passing the Hiawatha exit on 62 still.
Yeah, I think you're a little behind us. Old smelling historic site. Just past the Whipple exit.
That's
Okay,
the
Bloomington Road exit off now. I don't have eyes on him. It's a fucking Toyota.
What's the Toyota's plate? Does it seem suspicious?
No, it's just a blue. No, it's a Honda actually. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and catch him. Jesus Christ.
Are they going on 5?
Are you on the Bloomington exit? Okay, I think. Okay, MSC Airport exit. I think I'm behind them, but I'm not sure if I'm not.
Are you in a Subaru?
I'm in a gray Subaru with nameplate.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. Great. Yep, I see you.
Thank you,
We're
everyone.
going into the airport. That's in
Yep.
front of us.
Yep, yep, that's it. Yeah. We're still going. That's off
Into
the
the
road.
airport.
Okay, he's gonna turn right.
You might be trying to go into the airport, which would be really slow and not very good, probably for getting boxed in.
Yeah, we're on the Terminal 1 exit right now. Okay, and he's getting over again. Terminal 2. I think he's just taking us for a ride.
All right, well, we're keeping him from doing other shit.
Leave his not, yeah.
You didn't exit?
He didn't exit. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, he's exiting. He's going to Terminal 1. No, he's fucking with me. No.
Alright, I see you now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, there's another exit coming up. He'll probably try and stop with us again.
Do you know where you're going, Mercado, or do you need to call
Right
it?
behind
You can call it out too. It'll help.
Okay.
Just so I like having more official audio cues too.
I'm
I got
picking
you.
up.
I got you.
I kind of.
Okay, he's exiting.
So you're looking for Highway 5 south.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I'm the Frey Prius on the very line now.
There's 3 of us.
Post
We're
road,
not
post
taking
road,
it.
post road, turning left. What did you think? You might fuck with us at the last minute.
And somebody filmed.
There's a black GMC on the...
I think you're right. Yep.
Hey, can you slow them
Say
down?
that
when we
plate
turn?
again.
Okay, the light's on.
Say the
It's a
plate
black
of the...
GMC.
And it is LM7319. They flashed the lights at me. They're definitely in.
Yep. Okay, and another left. Then back on
Back on the
the
freeway.
freeway.
Perfect. And we don't have to get off.
Yep, all right. Well, that just
I'm in
a lot of
between.
ground on it
Yeah,
then.
we're gonna
Yeah,
catch right back up.
Back on the freeway.
Which
5 west.
As you was right, I'll get right on mine. I'm taking Terminal 1 and get back east.
Can someone confirm that you're back on 52?
Yep. Yep. In the right lane.
What's that?
The van behind us on us over.
Oh, nice.
Probably gonna take 77. It'll wrap around.
Oh, I see.
I can
Basically driving in a big circle
I think so. That's what it seems.
all the way around the airport. I wonder if they're chasing just a rabbit or
that has the
if they're only on 1 or 2
license.
vehicles.
Right.
Well, if there's multiple vehicles, though.
It's a GMC and it's behind me. It's just moving along far behind. So they're on a radio or something.
Are you headed towards Minneapolis or St. Paul right now?
They're
On the
highway.
Minneapolis
They're
exit
about
lane.
to do
Yep.
an exit.
Okay, on the Hastings Minneapolis exit, he's in the right lane. I'm
Okay.
behind the Subaru. We saw you get on this road. We're following. Okay.
Yeah, don't go to
Yeah, we're not
terminals.
taking into the terminals though. We're gonna gain on them pretty good here. This is where we gain on. We got a student driver in front of us. We're gonna have to
Okay,
go on that.
West Minneapolis.
It's not gonna
What
come.
a time and
I
place
know,
to be
what a
learning. Holy
serious
shit.
time.
Whew.
There we go. Okay, they took the Minneapolis exit.
Yeah, so.
That's coming up, I believe.
He's gonna get off on Bloomington Road. We're all doing great. Right behind him.
What the hell is
Bloomington Road.
3 of us in a row.
Yep.
This whole area though is like where the raids have been, like Bloomington now. You got Richfield.
Did you exit on Bloomington Road?
Yes. And now we're going to Fort Snelling.
We're going to Fort Snelling.
Oh, shit. They like doubled back at some point.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They went back the other way.
The
didn't they?
GMC did not follow us onto this exit yet. So
So they're going to the federal building?
Yeah.
Is that where they're going?
Confirming for our list, that was a black GMC.
It was a black GMC.
Okay, we're turning into federal
Base
something.
camp.
Yeah, we're turning into base camp.
What should we do here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I might maybe it's a good time to bail.
I think you can all peel off. Does that Yeah. feel like, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it time to
let's
go?
peel off.
Yeah, peel off.
Okay.
Back to the building.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I want
let's
you all to, I want you all to make sure
Let's
you're
get over
linked
by
up
the-
still, because I don't want anyone driving alone. Yeah, I want us to loop together. I'm turning into the parking lot. I'm going to loop around.
Yeah,
Okay, let's all do that. So we
I
confirm
thought they got
everyone's
back
doing
onto the
that.
highway and kept
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I thought so
Flipping them
too.
off first.
And they were
Thank
talking about
you.
Minneapolis as opposed to
Okay,
St. Paul.
there's three of us. I see 2 gray cards. Is that you guys?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're still good.
Apparently there was also, I don't know where 11th and 77 is in relation to where we are. But I guess folks had a run in there with ICE who were deliberately trying to box in
Where was this?
people who were chasing. 11th and 77th?
Okay. That's got to be over. 11th and 77th.
It sounds like that is dissipated
Richfield,
as
is it?
well.
Okay.
So no need to necessarily go that way.
Okay. We're in the
But
right.
apparently the ICE even got out and pointed a weapon at somebody.
Oh wow. I'm not honk. We don't honk horns. We're not doing that. We're here to film. Think of us like if you guys ever play a video game and you can be like the God mode spectator and like if you ever play a RTS and you're like this is a very specific niche, but it is what it is. And you're just kind of like the one watching what's happening. Yes, you can make decisions and whatnot, but like most often you're just kind of spectating the whole thing and watching everything play out. And that's what that's basically us.
It's a hell of a way to explain journalism.
There you go. We're think of us like an alien form that has been plotted into a situation, and we're just like in it. Okay. There you go. So that's what we're doing. We're not here to stop ICE. We're not here to stop the community from doing what they're doing. We have our personal beliefs, but in our job, though, we're here to film.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like some people were still kind of hanging out by that Menards.
Yeah, we could go there. Do you want to go to that?
Sure.
Menards? That
Better
was
than
our
no, better
original
than no.
location before we switched to the chase. Okay, let's get there. We might have to double back. It's okay. Menards, Richfield, on Nicollet. Yeah, we're 10 out.
Yep. You good over there, or do you need me to give you directions?
Yeah, we're good. I got it. Okay, we're gonna have to double back. Is the stream good? Everybody, is the stream good? It should be good. Yeah, I see it. Can only really take a gander when we're at a stoplight, but.
in Madison either.
Apparently people used to. Apparently before like 9/11, you just go to the airport and just go and
Oh, I go to the restaurants.
go to the restaurant and just be around people traveling, I guess. Just a vibe, I guess, whatever. I mean, I don't know if I would do that anyways though. Today is a very cold day. It's about as cold as it was. No, not yet. I mean, second coldest day of the week now. So we had single digits.
Does 8 not count as single digits in Minnesota? That's fucking warm.
You know, it's close to 10, so it's got to be on the 5 or below.
5 or below, okay.
Yeah, before it's like, oh boy, we can live in this. Coke Zero, ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
JT is fueled by Coke Zero.
Yeah, I run on it 24/7. It's an addiction. And with Mercado, they're giving away the free promotion to Coke Zero. I associate their brand with addiction. And Coca-Cola, if you want me to stop, you're going to have to pay me to do it. If you don't want your brand, somebody saying addiction right after Coca-Cola.
Get pallets, like the home, like the Santa Claus. You just go home and you just see pallets of Coke Zero.
I buy several cases at a time. My wife wants me to stop, but I was kind of pissing and moaning this morning to myself because I was slow getting out of bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm not going to have time to get Coke. But then they were selling them in the lobby of the hotel.
Minneapolis does have the Coke Zero. It's in abundance down there.
Oh, good. ICE has guns drawn on a vehicle in the eastern edge of Assumption parking lot. RPD also RPD, so I'm assuming the suburb we were going to, Richfield
Police Department.
That's what I'm assuming. RPD
that's
maybe.
That's the area we're heading.
Okay, but then somebody just said they have just left. Looks like they were harassing an observer.
Okay, so we're going to the right area then. I believe. Can you type that address in and like see if we're
Assumption?
Yeah, see
Sure.
if we're like going in. I'm going
Assuming
to
that's like a hospital or a church.
Yeah, I have the Menards locked in right now. I just pick up my cousin who lives in Richfield. They probably take us everywhere.
Yeah.
just buy him a pack of cigs and have him stand outside and smoke a cig, and then it'll be ICE harassment zone. By the Lindale Mall we were at yesterday. So I wonder if they were probing.
Sounds like there might still be a presence at Assumption Church right next door to the Menards. So yeah, if you just
Okay.
Come down here to the
Yeah, take
stoplight
it
and make a right on 77.
Okay. Taquiera and Mercado.
Family business.
No. Wish.
Okay. So it sounds like the presence is actually in a park across the street over here, Roosevelt Park.
Roosevelt Park. Up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna be taking.
So you'll go down. Looks like. I'm trying to see where these stoplights are. Can't see them. So this is the church.
Okay.
The park must be right up here past the.
There's a. Okay, the park is up.
Okay, there's some police there.
Are we gonna go left here?
Yeah, you can. Yep. Okay, those are the SUVs
Those
people
are
were
the
talking about.
SUVs. I don't give a shit. What are we gonna do? Those indeed be the SUVs. A line of 3 of them. So you got 3 of them staged at Roosevelt Park, it looks like. They're pulling off now. So, is that the Subaru again? Mm-hmm. So we got the reported vehicles. Okay, we got one of them pulling up behind us again. Oh. Another one pulling up in front of us again. You guys can see the masks on them. So day 2 of... And then you got the one behind us too. So there was community chatter about ICE agents in the area. We came to see what's going on. We had 3 vehicles parked in the parking lot. We came over, we just parked. We didn't park anywhere near them. We didn't try to stop them or box them or do anything to them. And then you can see what they're about. We're clearly, I mean, we didn't even try to stop, we didn't go over there to ask them questions. We're just over here parked. And they want to play these games. It's okay. I mean, what if me and JT just wanted to get out and go play some snow tennis with the community over there? I mean, what the fuck? You alright?
Yeah. Wanna roll through the church parking lot?
Yeah, let's go do that.
There were some people standing around there.
Day 2 of Feds doing... Ooh.
If somebody got video of them pointing a gun at somebody.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to do until they came over and did their dumb shit again. Ooh. Running my plates. They already did that yesterday. They're going to be like, oh, it's that guy again.
That's probably why they left
Yeah, it's
Fast-
probably
so
they're
fast
like,
again.
they're
I'm like,
probably
oh.
like, fuck, it's the same idiot that was out there yesterday. We'll just like pull into the parking lot and like drive around it. You think?
Yeah. I just wanted to, if there's anybody out who's like
You were able to take
acting
some. You were
spooked
able
or
to take
something.
video of that again.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, good. Thank you. I took more of it on the stream today. I should have filmed more yesterday with it. But. Oh, yeah, we gotta go into that. Yeah, okay.
Well, you could roll through here too. That's not going to bother me. The police were staged over here.
Yeah,
So I don't know if they were actually talking to somebody over here.
true. Maybe a tight fit here.
They might have watchers out right now.
True.
It's church
Yeah,
service and they
yeah.
might be eyeing us kind of suspiciously.
That is a watcher. That's a watcher. Yeah, they have a few out. Okay, yeah, they got some. They have people here. There's community members here. Oh, there's a better parking lot right there. We should swing back around.
Mind if I
Yeah, you want to get out and
talk to them?
Yeah, and then I'll swing.
Yeah,
the truck
swing
back
around and pick
Yeah,
you
yeah,
up.
yeah. Well, JT's gonna. There's some community watchers around the church, so JT's gonna get out and talk to them. Were you guys able on chat? Were you guys able to see all of that? I guess I should make sure I had connection and I filmed with my other phone. Did you guys see that whole thing? We're not. We don't want to make us. We're not the story. But I made sure we parked out on the other side of the park from the ICE agents, so that way it's just so clear that we are not trying to like get in their way. We didn't try to go up to their vehicle and film, which people are doing. People in the are doing that to feel safe, but like we're not even trying to do that. Like, you know what I mean? We're trying to maintain all levels of. You know, we're just a third-party observer as best as possible. And they're still, like, getting up in our shit. Which it is what it is. Like, I don't have anything to hide. I don't have any... I don't have any felonies. I don't have shit. Looking like, oh, some asshole with the camera. He's got an honorable discharge from the Army. He served 10 years. Looks like he does journalism, because they're probably... goat-seeing my social media accounts already, so there's nothing they can do. There's nothing. I don't call for anything in terms of like, hey, let's go protest these ICE agents. Like I just report what the protesters are saying. I'm not trying to put anyone in a situation where it's like unsafe. Swing this back around here. try to find a parking spot so I can get out too. Four-wheel drive is a pain. It's a really loaded parking lot. Oh, here we go. So we're at the Assumption Church, and it looks like there was federal vehicles staged in the park right across the street from the church. And when we pulled in, they all came over to us and then left. So I don't know if they were gonna do like, this is a school. I mean, they're when you here, we're at a school right now. Just like we were the other day when we had a school call out for help. They're not, like, right-wing media wants, and it's like a double-edged propaganda, because the conservatives don't, they want anyone that's an immigrant to leave. They lie. They're liars. They lie and say just the illegals, just the criminal of criminals. No, they're lying. They say that so they get, like, they can feel better about themselves because they're fucking psychotic. They really want all immigrants, anyone that isn't white, to leave. That's what they truly want. That's like in their deepest, darkest belief that is being shown every single day and being pulled out through propaganda. They want all immigrants to go. Because if they truly just wanted... if they truly just wanted hardened criminals, why the fuck are we outside of a school? Why did ICE agents just surround my vehicle outside of a school in a suburb of Minneapolis? Just like the other day when we had to go to the other school in Richfield. I can't remember what it was called right now. Stand by. gonna get up with you too. Probably the most compact you can be, huh? Is the audio bad? Is the audio bad? Can you guys hear? Is the audio bad? Can you guys hear? No, the audio's fine. You guys are out. What are you talking about? No, I'm good, buddy. I appreciate that. I can help you in a second. So we're at the site of where ICE was located and they had their guns drawn. School administrator came out to chat and JT was able to talk with an individual that had their guns drawn. So I'm gonna go over and maybe ask a few questions. We're in the parking lot where all this just went down. Stand over by GT.
It's never that intense. I try to be pretty gentle, and if it ever just gets to the point where you guys are like, you know, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta have a break.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. So
Well, if I could get you guys to look into the sun, I know it's a little less comfortable, but it'll just have better lighting on your face.
And then
Maybe I'll probably just cheat you a little bit this way, so that way you're not quite looking directly into it. And I'll set up here.
And then I'm really quick while you're getting set up. I'm with Mercado Media, Andrew Mercado. With it. After you're done with him, could I ask you guys a few questions when you're done with JT? Thank you so much. Thank you. So JT is going to ask these two a few questions. They had their guns drawn. ICE had their guns drawn on them. Let me get my tripod set up. I don't know if I grabbed everything I needed. Sorry, chat. It's just fluid. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. It's rough, but it's like a rough draft that we can turn into a good copy later. There's my phone. I was like, "Where's my other phone?" Is it my?
I had guns. I had ice.
You had ice. Would you mind?
Love to
Thank you.
tell the world about it.
I was waiting for that, but I would love to share with you.
These people came to my rescue.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get all set up. Here, let's make sure we're both on camera. So we're on camera together, so they can hear.
4 videos of it. I
Of
don't know
course.
how good they are. I can't.
Would you be able to submit them to us if you would like to?
I'll submit it. I submitted them to a few group chats, to some community members. I'd love to submit them to you as well.
Okay. First of all, just tell us your first name.
Nicholas.
We're with Nicholas. Where are we? And tell us the story of what happened.
We are by the Church of Assumption right now. I was just accosted by ICE at Roosevelt Park, right across the street from Assumption. I was following one of the agents.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I'm
still a little shaken.
He's just a little shaky. This experience just happened, you guys, about 10 minutes ago. We're live on the scene. And just to tell you, the reason why we're here so quickly is we were following the chatter and that the community has going on. But we actually had ICE surround us in Roosevelt Park. We had parked like maybe about 30 yards away, and they had came and just surrounded our vehicle.
When was this?
Maybe like 15 minutes ago. That's the whole reason why we're here.
So literally at 11:28 is when I started recording, because they like the two ICE agents got out of the first vehicle, right, which was the vehicle in front of me. They parked me in at Roosevelt Park.
Yep.
They came out. One had a machine gun of some kind, a very large gun. The other one had a smaller gun, all drawn. You know, right?
Did they point them at you?
He held it on his side, kind of like this, so not pointing it at me, but definitely, you know.
Yeah. He had it out. He had it unholstered. We'll put it that way.
Yes, and then two other cars parked me in, and one of the people from that other car came up to me from behind and pressed his phone into my face.
Is that why you have that red mark on your face a little bit, or just because it's cold?
Yeah,
it's a little cold,
you know?
but okay.
It definitely wasn't like super forceful, but it was just insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and they were so mad. Well, I've been maybe not say that actually. Anyway.
It's okay.
Yeah, because you know, people have been pursuing them.
Yeah.
And observing them.
Yeah.
Not obstructing, but observing their activities and alerting community members that they're out here. Right?
Of course.
So, you know, nobody is breaking the law, but yet they treated me like I was breaking the law. They threatened me with arrest many times.
So you have a whistle around your neck. Tell us your role and what you're doing interacting with you to begin with.
So I have been tracking ICE vehicles. They come out of Whipple, and then they come around our neighborhood and they abduct innocent people in our community. So you honk to alert or to you know, interact with ICE to try to get them to leave the area, and then you blow your whistle to alert community members of ICE's presence.
Absolutely, and that's kind of the thing that we've been tracking too, just as journalists. We've been following the community alerts, we've been listening for the whistles and the honking of the horn. Why this area of Minneapolis, do you think? Or like we're in the suburbs, we're in Richfield right now, but why we feel like ICE has been kind of in this area frequently in the last few days? Because we've been in like south side of Minneapolis, but we've been here too as well.
Richfield till I die, baby. All right, Richfield has a very large community of immigrants, especially those of Latin America, and obviously Trump has targeted them since the very beginning. He is incredibly racist towards them, and although this current influx of ICE presence in our beautiful Twin Cities metro area is, you know, like can be traced back to two racist tirades that our president had against Somali people in our beautiful community. However, you know, that does not mean that people of Latin American descent are not also being heavily targeted right now. And so Richfield has a very vibrant Latin American population here, and so that is why we're seeing so much ICE activity in this very area.
And why do you think, and then that's why this school as well, is there any context to why this school specifically you think is being targeted?
Oh yes. And I'm from here, but I can't say that I knew much about Assumption other than what it looked like, but I do hear that like the services is in Spanish, and
okay.
So I think it's another instance of ICE targeting vulnerable immigrant communities. It's disgusting, really.
And it also expands upon the targeting of not just Somali, but the broader entire immigrant community that is here in Minneapolis, or in the Twin Cities. Is this so your situation today, engaging with the ICE agents, they engage with you. You're doing your thing and making sure the community is alerted to their presence. They stepped into your space and, you know, made and kind of intruded upon you. Is this going to deter you from what you're doing for the community? Is this going to distract you at all?
frick no, I have to say. It will not at all. This has only emboldened me and my fellow concerned community members to just do more. You see everyday people more and more joining our movement, joining our League of Direct Action. It's beautiful to see, and I think that really if ICE wants to continue to have this like authoritarianism to bring that to our community, then we're going to be ready. We're going to respond. And so, yeah. I mean, and another car of observers came to my defense, went behind me, and were also being accosted by ICE, went right into the thick of it, while three fully armed cars of ICE agents were accosting me. So I have to say, like, we are stronger together. We are stronger when we act as one. So it's beautiful to see.
Absolutely. And then final word, any message for anyone watching? Maybe they want to get involved. Maybe they're local and they see you and they see this and they want to help. How do you think they can get involved and help?
I would say contact any immigrant rights.
She's going to have she talked to the administrator. Maybe somebody can still be here. They want your press.
Yeah, we're just getting their story. It's okay.
I'm sorry, but they're going to have the people are coming out here. So if anything goes down, it's going to be right there. Zip up your coat.
It's cold outside.
I'm momming him.
You're momming him? Yeah.
I'm actually old enough to be your grandma, but Andrew Mercado.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Yeah,
from Minnesota.
but press where?
My own. Myself, my Mercado Media.
Well, the more news gets out.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. These
That's
people,
that's Status Quo. So that's JT from Status Quo.
Those people have we held this morning, and you.
Mm-hmm.
They went to. So there's a lot of younger people that have joined us since, which I'm so happy. But because I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so there's some young women that are circling the Menards lawn, and they're doing that, and they're also they let the Menards people know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So thank you. I'll be
Thank you.
right there.
We'll be right there. We're just wrapping. We're just wrapping up.
I just want you to stay.
She came over to make sure he's staying warm. That's basically really what happened. So, anyways, you were saying how people can get involved and stuff, and like if they want to.
Yes. I think that I think there's like contact your local immigrant rights community, and I think a big thing is just to build trust, because there are government informants in these like group chats that you'll find, like I think that you can like there's a lot of great work being done there, but I think that everybody just needs to be really secure and safe. And I think sometimes you see some people kind of overstepping that, but to get involved, yeah, like contact local immigrant rights associations. You got like I personally got access to one of those channels through MIRAC, but yeah, there's so many organizations out there that do great work, and just build trust with the people around you, and yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Well, thank you so much for telling your story.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, obviously, we're live, so people are watching it now. So your story is out there literally as we speak, which is why I do this. So, thank you so much again, and we'll keep monitoring everything, and we're on top of what's going on. So we'll be on the scene the moment. We'll try to be there. We were trying to catch up to the convoy and everything, but we were like, it's a little too late. But now we're here, so. If that does happen again, we'll be here and make sure it's seen that they're out there pointing their weapons at you guys and trying to intimidate you.
Please do.
Of course.
Please do. You're doing great work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think? So, I mean, they have something coming on over there.
Yeah, people are gonna start coming out.
Okay, so it's the school. Oh, it's Sunday school right now. Sunday school.
I'm worried about
I forgot what day it is.
Because we I don't know, you patrol the parking lot a lot of the time, right? And then what happens is they pick off the car when they're going home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a race. Because one thing I will say, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's good. Just self-censoring is fine. You're good.
All Anyway.
Anyway, buddy, thank you so much. You might want to. JT might want to talk with you. He's got a story too.
You want to trade?
Yeah,
Well,
it's just trade.
Here, actually, I might just.
You're gonna go over
out
your thing?
front,
Okay.
See what's going on, but.
So if there's a whistle, we'll...
If there's a whistle, I'll totally end the
Yeah.
interview and have
Do
you guys
you
over
want
there.
the videos that I have?
I would love them. Can you
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
You
you
guys are great.
email them if possible?
You
Is that
guys are
weird?
great. Love you guys. Oh my gosh. Here, sorry.
Here, let me mute.
Right, like
So unprofessional.
doing it for a check, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be a little different. Let's go back into the sun again. So just right here, and we're gonna be actually on this side of the.
sorry, you don't have
We're gonna be on this side of the phone, so that way I can see. That way we can see each other here.
Okay.
There we go. See what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little different.
I was trailing.
I don't have as much funding as for that camera yet. I'm still independent. Okay, so first of all, share your your name and then why you're out here to begin with.
You start.
Okay, my name's Janet Lee, and I'm here with Linden Hills Indivisible,
Mm-hmm.
and we were called out to be here at this Catholic church because it was heard that ICE was going to be coming here.
Mm-hmm.
So, this husband.
Yeah, my name's John Beastman. I'm age 70, and I'm coming out here as a grandparent, and I experienced something firsthand today that I will never forget in my life. And that is, we were called here to see if there were ICE agents who had the audacity to come and try to arrest and kidnap people leaving church on a Sunday morning. And so with a small group of us, I elected to see, and we did see, cars speeding, running through red lights, unmarked cars, tinted windows, and indeed, Jan and I were driving around to see if these were ICE people surveying the church, and indeed they were. We turned into a parking lot and were greeted by approximately 4 unmarked ICE vehicles with agents who immediately stopped us and pointed semi-automatic weapons in our face, asked us to roll down the windows, threatened us multiple times with arrest. I mentioned to them, or I asked them if they had a warrant for my arrest. They said, we don't need one. And they continued to threaten us multiple times, pointing guns at my wife and I's face.
And we were kind of trapped because we had come in and they jumped, they came toward us right away with their guns. And so the only way out was really to back up too.
Jan was very nervous.
I was scared. I've never had
I've
never had 2 guns.
I've
pointed
never had a gun pointed at me before in my life. And to think that these individuals represent
our government.
And
right.
here I am, we're a retired couple, and this is terrorism.
And they just kept saying, we're gonna handcuff you.
We're going to
and
handcuff
your
you,
wife and
arrest you. They hurled pejoratives at us.
Wow.
They took pictures of my car and my license. It's a personalized license that I made in memory of my grandchildren, and they mocked it. They were acerbic. They were obviously not trained at all. I've known many police officers in my life. These people were right off the streets. They just had collected their $50,000.
No level of professionalism.
Zero. They
Oh
had the
gosh.
professional demeanor of
What happened to the
criminals.
Miranda rights?
The Miranda rights. None. No warrant. Nothing. Just unprofessional. They were like the insurrectionists you saw pictures of at the Capitol. And here they're terrorizing an American retired couple. It's unbelievable. It makes me ashamed.
I couldn't agree more, sir.
I'm just very, very ashamed.
Of course.
Especially the fact that this is my own government that for years I paid taxes to, peacefully existed, that is now my enemy. And foreign governments are our friends, and my own government has turned into my enemy.
And it's important that
appalled.
people, privileged white people like us, stand up for people that cannot be out here protesting because they'll be arrested.
And they call themselves Christians, out stalking people, intending to kidnap people on a Sunday morning leaving church. What has our country come to? This is unchristian.
Couldn't agree more, sir. Can you tell us more about, is this going to deter you? I know that was such an intimidating thing to experience. Can you speak on that, sir? What are you feeling now?
I feel motivated. I feel like I have an injection of B12 in me, and I am going to continue to fight. And I'm doing this in the name of my grandchildren. I don't have many years left. My grandchildren do. And I owe this, and many more, all to my grandchildren. For the love of my grandchildren, I will never lose the fight.
And I see you guys both have whistles around your necks. That is something that we have been listening to as journalists to be able to tell where ICE is. So it's been very, very, very helpful. Can you speak on how people can get involved, how they can help with just the whistles, or how can they do what you guys are doing if they want to?
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is,
join Indivisible.
Join Indivisible. Not only that, but make it your civic duty to go to Home Depot, to go to construction sites, to go to churches on a Sunday morning, and prevent the domestic terrorism
Go to
that
Best
our
Buy.
government
That's where they were
is
yesterday.
sponsoring. The more that participate and make their voices known, the more our grandchildren will thrive.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you so much. Go get warm if you can, if possible. I know it's so cold outside. It's it's very cold outside right now, and it's a Sunday morning. Christmas is like very close. Right. It's a holiday season. Right. It's like,
but when you see people when you see people protecting others, your heart's warm.
Oh yes, I agree, sir.
We're not alone.
You're right.
Not alone.
You're darn right.
God bless you.
God bless you, buddy. All right, let's go back over to JT. Okay, so obviously, Nikki, we're gonna have to clip the interaction with ICE. We gotta clip these couple of interviews if we could. JT, yeah. It's pretty cold today. We got like single digits. Let's go back over here. So we're at the Church of the Assumption. Did you guys hear everything during all that? Shout out to Nikki for clips. We can also edit the sound so it's a little louder. So we're at Church of the Assumption, where we had our own interaction with ICE agents. But then now I've been interviewing community members that also had their own interactions and had guns drawn. So we had interviewed a couple community members outside here of the Church of the Assumption in Richfield, Minnesota, where ICE agents had been patrolling. And they were also parked in the Roosevelt Park, which is right across the street. And I want to remind you, like the gentleman said, it is it is a Sunday, all right? It is Sunday. Church service is just finishing, and the fact that we have federal agents patrolling during church service is, I mean, it tells you everything you need to know. It should tell you everything you need to know. You got the people are leaving. They're walking out of the building now. Obviously, I'm not going to film that. But you got people leaving their church service. The church administrator is standing outside too. Community members are standing around the parking lot, just as a visible presence with their whistles around to alert if there are any federal agents that will be entering the parking lot to try to pick up families. Because what I'm seeing families, I'm seeing children. Lots of children are in, especially at the, I believe, if this is a Catholic school, you got for sure like kids are in the class, like I was in. I mean, you got groups of individuals walking out now of the building as community members are looking out for agents, right? And that's what we're doing here at 12:23 p.m. just after noon on a Sunday. But you know, if you've been watching this stream now for any amount of time, you've seen the interaction with ICE ourselves. And we're not, as journalists in covering this story, we're not trying to like box ICE in or stop ICE from their operations. Well, I personally do not agree with their operations and what they're doing. As a journalist, it's not my position to stop them, right? Just like it's not my position to stop any community response to the law enforcement or anything that happens within that. My job is just to cover it and tell the story as best as I possibly can. And like try to in the middle of it, right? In the middle of all of it. Obviously, you guys can hear my opinion about the federal government and Trump all day long. But when we're out here capturing the story, you know what I mean? We got to be from a third eye perspective, from a third perspective when we're out here on the streets. But we're here at the Church of the Assumption, and we're live. This is a live video. I'm out here with Status Quo News. You got JT's. Maybe you can see JT behind me, but he's also setting up a broadcast. I don't know if he's going to be going live, but he's definitely been taking video clips of what's been going on out here, and we're just going to be following the various groups, and that's kind of what we've been doing out here during these raids. And while we haven't been able to cover a specific raid yet, you know, we've definitely been within the presence of ICE, and we just missed this interaction with federal agents pulling firearms and weapons on community members here that are responding to ICE agents that are coming in and trying to probe and find, you know, immigrants from various churches, schools, hospitals. I mean, we're not even in an area where I guess you would consider to be high crime or whatever. You know what I mean? It is a Sunday morning. Well, the church service began this morning, but here we are on a Sunday afternoon, and you got federal agents probing this church, and I think that just says everything that you need to hear. But how we've been able to track all this is just by following the community updates, right? There's been various Signal chat groups. There's been various Facebook groups. I'm gonna go to the other side of the street so people can leave. Let me make sure I'm over here. I was like right in front of a vehicle. You guys can see some of the family members leaving, but okay, so as I was saying, you guys, we got various community efforts taking place to be able to follow where the federal agents are. Yeah, we are the only station here. So really quick, also plug for the independent media. If you guys could hit the follow button. People are just leaving the church parking lot now, so we're gonna stay here until the end of that, and then get back on the patrol. You want to go get warm? Are you good?
I'm good. I wanted to hang out for just
that's
just
what I want. That's literally what I was
yeah.
just telling them. We're gonna wait. If you okay, yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and talk.
I just want to be sure you were on the same page.
Yep. I'm not. We're sync. We are in sync.
All right.
So as JT it's a very fluid situation, you guys. When we're live, very different form of media. I don't have like a station to cut back to and play commercials for you, so we're live on the scene. But this was the scene just had to be maybe a half hour ago, where federal agents in the Church of the Assumption pulled their weapons. We weren't able to get video or photo. We're gonna have video sent to me, and we will have that posted. The community members took their own video out here, so we will get that and get that posted up. But we responded like just minutes after. You can scroll back on the feed right when we pull up to the Roosevelt Park, and the 3 ICE vehicles were sitting there, and it's easy to tell, you know. We identified that they were ICE vehicles. Okay, cool. I made sure I parked away. Okay, and then I took my camera off the dash cam. I was filming what they were doing across, and then they came over to me. And then at that point, you know, they did their thing. They boxed us in for a second, did whatever they were doing. And then when they left, JT and I were like, okay, let's go check out the Church of the Assumption, which is right across the street from Roosevelt Park. So we came over here, parked up. JT landed an interview right away with the couple that we had talked to that engaged with the ICE agents. And then we also had an interview with, I'm going to have to watch the film back for the name, but another community member that was out here when it happened, and he also had firearms pulled on him. So we do have, you can go back on the stream, or we will get those interviews and clips up very shortly. But it is a very fluid situation out here at the Church of the Assumption on a very busy Sunday. Yeah, it was a very crazy situation. We are in Richfield, Minnesota. Church of the Assumption is here in Richfield, Minnesota. So if you guys, again, could just support independent media for being out here on the ground, trying to get you guys the story. Either myself, Status Coup News as well. They're not live, but they will have video and those interviews posted. And we're going to remain on scene here until the parking lot kind of thins out and more people leave, and they're able to. But this has been the situation in the Twin Cities, you guys. Like I say, it's been federal agents doing patrols, probing. They're not doing. It's not like coordinated. This is how I feel, right? This is just how I feel about. I am for criminals facing accountability, right? If they are an actual hardened criminal, no matter what they are, no matter if it is like an immigrant, or if it's an American citizen, I don't care. Like, if they're a criminal, fine. There's a right way to go about it. Like when you're doing a raid on a known drug house, or a trafficking, you work with the local state police, you work with the local authorities, you work with the state, you have a whole team, and it's a very precise operation. Bang in, bang out. They're not just in the streets doing patrols and being very unprofessional, like engaging with the community with their weapons drawn, like basically, like, metaphorically trying to throw their junk around, acting bigger and better than everybody. Okay, and that's just not what it is. Oh, hey, how you doing? We got a viewer.
You gotta go to La Loma.
Which one, bro?
Go to La Loma. La Loma. La Loma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you my.
Yeah, send me shit.
I'm gonna send you.
Yep, thank you. We had someone from the community come over and say what's up. So now we're on the scene here, guys. So anyone that, I'm trying to read some comments. It's so cold, you guys. It's like 8 degrees, but my blood's pumping, so I'm colder than how it really is outside right now. You said, yeah, churches shouldn't be woke and deep. Your name is woke fatigue, and you need to touch grass. You need to just get out here and touch this, or touch some snow. It's colder. Maybe it'll wake you up faster. Just take this snow and just like throw it at your face. Are you really doing woke churches? Really? Insane. Every time I stop what I'm doing and look at the comments, I'm just like, pain. Yeah, roll in it. Put your face in it. Okay, what is going on? Okay. Anyways, troll be gone. So we've been out here on the scene. You still got community members. You still have the community patrol here. I can show you a little bit of like what that looks like. Well, you got the patrol. So you got individuals standing just like we were at the school on Thursday. You can see individuals, just making sure people can go home safe from church, man. It's crazy. Make sure that people got to get home safe from church. You guys can put in the comments you're tuned in from. We're going to get back on the patrol and back out driving around and listening to the chatter. But this was one of the places that had came into the chatter and was requesting community response. And there is a response. There is still individuals kind of around the parking lot too. And if any federal agents are seen, what will happen is the whistle will be blown and the horns will be honked if there's any community members inside of their vehicles. What up, Blaine? We got Squamish, Washington. We got Wisconsin tuned in. We'll get that in. We got lots of content for Mod Nikki to be able to post today, so that's you guys will. And then honestly, we'll get some of those videos posted on YouTube as well. I got to download the stream though, so it'll take a little longer. But we'll get that up on the channel as well.
See you at the next one.
See you, buddy. Take care. So you got some of the community members leaving, getting back on the patrol. And this has been the response. But this isn't just limited to Minnesota, you guys. This has been I think CNN or one of the mainstream news finally did a story about it. But this has been a common tactic in multiple states now, multiple communities around the country, in how to respond to what the communities across the country call as like a federal overreach. I would call it the same thing too, personally. Especially with how there's no professionalism. You heard it. If you rewind the stream, we interviewed an elderly couple that, the grandparents, they said they've never had an engagement with any type of law enforcement in their whole life. Of course. They've never had any engagement with law enforcement in their entire life, and then their first interaction with law enforcement is having weapons drawn on them. So, and that's wild. I've had weapons drawn on me, but I'm out here, at the tip of it sometimes. So I'm kind of, it is what it is. But these are just community members. These aren't, these are just individuals coming out to make sure their community is safe. They're not necessarily following the national story of state violence like we do at Mercado Media. But you know what I mean? But I can empathize with that. I can understand an individual living their entire life. I believe he said he was 70 some years old, and his first interaction ever with a federal law is with weapons drawn at him, and he's lived 70 some years of his whole life. So that is what we're talking about when we're out here. Not only just that, but like in New Orleans right now, you have Greg Bavino and the Border Patrol, and Greg Bavino rolls around in a posse with these ICE agents. They have their own little teams of twos and fours, and they go around in a pairs of vehicles, and they just kind of patrol around, or they go and park. But in New Orleans, in Chicago, and in Charlotte, they were just kind of rolling around like a posse. Like Greg Bavino he like has like a group around him, and then they just go to like gas stations and like film propaganda of like how cool he is. Like look how cool it is. Just cringe. Number one, cringe. But number two, they're not doing anything other than propaganda and terrorizing communities, because the Border Patrol is the ones deploying tear gas and flashbangs. We had the St. Paul police a couple weeks ago, which is still like, we're going to have a press conference about that tomorrow. Stay tuned for Mercado Media. There's going to be a community press conference tomorrow, as well as a protest later in the day about the whole ICE operation. But tomorrow there will be a press conference that we're going to be at with community members demanding accountability for why the St. Paul Police Department was working with federal agents and deploying less than lethals in the streets of St. Paul just a couple weeks ago. Right? That wasn't that long ago. People were out there. Yeah, Greg Bovino likes to dress up and act crazy. But you don't have to take my word for it. Obviously, of course. I have my own opinion of Greg Bovino, but like, look at the federal court. Look at the federal court. Judge Ellis cracked down on him. They told him he needs to chill, and then he didn't chill, and they were like, "Okay, you're done." Okay, and then they coped. They were like, "Okay, the Midway Blitz is over." Their ICE agents are still in Chicago. There's still a federal presence there, but Greg Bovino's show had to move because the judge finally was like, they were literally patrolling neighborhoods like on broad daylight. Suburbs, and it would be justified no matter what, but I'm just saying, like, on a suburb, like neighborhoods, and then just tear gassing and flashbanging people that were coming out in response to them rolling around. They were rolling deep. They were trying to make themselves seen, and I think that's the thing. That's the principle of it, is that the federal agents and how they're acting is not professional. They're not going after hardened criminals. We're at a church. We're live on the scene right now. The parking lot's thinning out. So we're about to get back in the vehicle and get back on the grind again. But the point is that they're acting like without impunity, as if they have nobody to answer to. When I served in the U.S. Army, we could not act, however. We had to be in the right uniform at the right place at the right time, parade dress for our superiors. We had to answer to our superiors. We couldn't just do whatever the hell we wanted, or we knew we would get in trouble. When in the military, when we were engaging with civilians, we had to be the utmost professional. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, please. When you interact with civilian population as a uniformed member of the military, or even not in the uniform, there's like a level of, because you are trained at a higher level than civilians. Like we know how to do shit that civilians don't. We can move ways that civilians can't. They will just until they're trained, obviously. But like, because of that training, we have to be able to engage in a more professional manner in our demeanor and how we act around people that aren't trained to kill people, right? So, and we're not seeing that. We're not seeing that from the ICE agents. You're not seeing that from the Border Patrol. It's nothing. Like, so obviously you're going to have these raids, right? And you're going to have the level of just response of like, hey, these raids are wrong. They're not even trying to dress up a PR around it. Like, the Trump administration is not even trying to, okay, well, we're going to do these federal raids. Let's try to dress it up a little bit and at least, do some propaganda. No, they are going full, like they're like as if they're encouraging the violence, as if they're encouraging a response to these ICE agents and how they're acting. Like, they're fueling the negativity around it. Like, they're not even trying to get good PR around what they're doing. And also, like, you heard it from the couple themselves, like from the elderly couple we interviewed. It's as if the ICE agents themselves had no training, and they were just like given a weapon and then were told to come out here and police the city. At least from that interview, that's the vibe I was picking up. Like, we were held to a higher standard in the military than these federal agents are, and that should be everything you need to know. Right? And like, not that the federal agents to kill people too, because they are, but we are in the military, like we're, training to go and fight an enemy at all times, or America's enemies, right? And so we are expected to be at a higher level of everything, even the lowest private. They're just out here rolling around. You ready? Yep, we're good. All right, let's get back on the patrol. I think our report out here is good. Hey, thank you, El Vlado, $50, said fuel money for good reporting. Hell yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, we do need the fuel money, guys. That's one thing. Really? Hey, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. No, hi.
I used to
Hi, Deb.
school here as my church.
Oh, wow.
I was here an hour ago.
Yeah.
Because I went to Target and I've been driving around.
Yeah.
And I was talking to these people and trying to figure out which. I've seen a lot of out-of-state plates. Are those paper plates?
Right.
Okay. They've been all over the place today.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And I was worried because I knew they had Spanish Mass.
Yep. So that's we as soon
Did
as
they actually come here?
Yeah. They came here and pulled weapons on people and everything. So.
Did they get anybody?
Not from what we can report. No. No. So they didn't detain any, or they didn't take anyone, but they were very rough with the community and were swearing at them. And it's a Sunday school. We're at Sunday school.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm living through this. Right?
Yeah, man. All right.
Keep
well,
up the good work,
thank you so
guys.
much. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that was an individual who attended this school, or attended this church, apparently. Oop, there goes my glove. Back on the patrol again here. We gotta get our shit put away. Oh, there we go, JT. Here we go.
All right.
Well,
I've done the bare minimum now today. I've got one story.
There you go.
More.
Jordan will be happy.
Yeah, I've satisfied my boss probably. Now let's see if we can get another one.
I'm gonna take my jacket off. So. You don't have to rush if you. Oh, you want to keep your camera up there just so we're ready?
Yeah, just in case we came across anything.
That's why I didn't take my tripod down.
Because in this cold, you already move so slow. It's
Yeah,
like,
man, I know.
Why create
I'm
extra
moving
steps
like a turtle
myself?
right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Church of the Assumption. So we'll get all those clips up and interviews, and then JT from Status Quo, they'll get their interviews posted and stuff on their channel whenever Jordan gets that up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably he's been doing it pretty quickly. Right?
Yeah. They like.
So Status Quo will get it up pretty quick. Me and JT
gotta find better
warm up now.
I gotta find better Wi-Fi than what's at my hotel.
Is it bad?
It's very slow. Now I was trying to send a lot of video back last night.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of data.
Yeah. So it was just taking forever. So maybe something like this that's a little more contained. Because I was trying to send back basically the whole live that we did. I was trying to, even though I don't need to, like it was already broadcast live, they have the copy of it. But I tried to send back the 4K copies and
right.
2 hours of 4K video.
The Vikes are winning. Oh, good. Maybe me not watching them, they'll win.
Are you first?
Is that I usually watch every game, but I'm just not interested. It's so, bro.
I've been there.
It's been debilitating to watch them this year, but I'm glad they're winning. That's good. I'll watch the highlights later.
I have been there. So many fucking wasted.
It makes it like it's literally ruined my whole day. Like it sucked. They've sucked, but good. I'm glad they're winning. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the Grandpa interview up. Mod Nikki is on top of it.
stuff.
Yep, Odd Nicky is on top of it. Grandpa Red Ice for Filth, Minnesota. Okay. You know, JT's powered on Coke Zero. We can get. Okay, so we just got that up. Awesome, good description, Nikki. Yeah. So for the clips, we gotta post a clip like as if somebody's looking at it for the first time. As if they don't even know what's going on in the Twin Cities. It'll help with the algorithm. Okay. Connection good though, you guys? Make sure you like and subscribe if you could too. Take a moment, like, subscribe, share, follow. We've already had a interaction with ICE today, or without trying to. Again, we're not trying to get involved. We're not even trying to get in the way of anything. Like, but they have come to us twice now. And then we just to recap in case you just started tuning in. So we're about to leave, but we're at the Church of the Assumption, in which we got reports of ICE agents pulling weapons, firearms, on community members that were called to respond because of the ICE agents patrolling around this church and this Sunday school. So as on our way here, I don't even know why we're going to the park. We were like, let's just go to the park and turn around and get back to the church. We pulled into the park and we had seen that there were 3 ICE agent vehicles there. It's like, okay, well, that's where they are. We pulled over to the far end of the parking lot, parked, and then we're just observing to see, hey, they're about to do a raid on this school, because then we're ready to cover the raid, if that's what's going to happen. And then they came over to us. Immediately came over to our vehicle, pulled in front of me, pulled behind me. Probably took some pictures again. Like, they probably have their own database of who's following them and who's tracking them. So they probably had to cross-check my vehicle, and just like they did yesterday. And then when that ended, they left. And then we're like, okay, now let's go check the school and see if those vehicles had came to this school. So we came back across the street, and then we parked. And then JT, you secured an interview with the elderly couple, which was the ones that had the firearms pulled on them. And then I had talked to a community member who also had a firearm pulled on him. And then that's why we're here, because we were just right after the incident had taken place, while also interacting with ICE ourselves, not intentionally. And then we were able to interview some community members outside of the Church of the Assumption here in Richfield, Minnesota, after ICE agents were patrolling probing it. But what do you think, JT, on a Sunday school here? Clearly there's lots of kids. We're not anywhere near we're at a Sunday school.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I was just thinking last night about how the ways in which this felt different than Chicago, but this here feels very much like what was happening in Chicago, where churches are explicitly being targeted on a Sunday morning, Spanish masses. Like, they're going with that out-and-out profiling of people based on the language of the mass that they choose to go to. Like, that's how you're going to decide who is and is not a valid target for being in this country illegally. It's the same thing that we saw with Greg Bovino down in Charlotte, where he walks up to people who have brown skin and immediately just starts speaking Spanish to them. Like, that's just like the place that their brain goes to immediately. And then, of course, it's like you gotta fucking play cowboy. When I interviewed with pulling guns on people, it's like when I interviewed the couple, like, that's what I asked them about immediately. It's like, did you feel like the people who you were interacting with had significant training to be using those firearms, to be interacting with you in the way that they were? Like, did you think that they were following some sort of protocol? And the couple said no, absolutely not. That they felt like that these people were probably just there for the $50,000 signing bonus, or to harass people of color. And our federal government is doling out all kinds of tax dollars right now to actually support and offer that kind of that's what's happening with your money right now. If you're living in the United States, your tax dollars are going to offer record funding to ICE to be able to do things like harass a church on a Sunday morning, or to pull guns on an elderly couple.
And they even specifically mentioned the professionalism, or lack of professionalism, that they had experienced. And it's just wild. I mean, the community's seeing it. Frank, thank you so much for the grandparents and Nick interview. April, Jean in the chat for volunteering at animal shelters. Good people trying to make a difference in their community. Bear down. Oh, well, I had to read it. Thank you, Frank. It might be your guys' year for once.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back plugged in. Okay, so what's the latest now?
Hang on, I'm texting my work.
Mod Nikki will probably get that interview posted in an hour or so, you guys. We got to like space it out.
Church offering Spanish.
Follow the Facebook page for the clip right away and the threads. We're on threads too. There's probably like 800 messages in the signal.
Oh god, yeah, I'm afraid to look.
34th and Elliott. Yeah, 230 in one of them here. Okay. So 20 minutes ago, let me see, okay, it's clear. Okay. I was just about to go to the colony in Donaldson, and they just said it's clear. Thank you, Adam.
Jesus.
One and only warning.
He's reaching into his car.
Is this a video?
Yeah. The same stuff you got sent.
I'm not obstructing, I'm observing.
Sir, you're one and only. Next up, you will be arrested for impeding. One more time. This is
I'm not obstructing.
Stop obstructing.
Okay, so here are the videos that were sent.
The second one doesn't even have sound. It's like less than a second long.
Okay.
The third one is the...
This is one and only warning to quit obstructing us
I'm
right
not
now.
obstructing anything, sir.
One and only
warning, buddy. One and only warning. You got it?
You got it? Warning.
You understand? I'm not obstructing. Yeah. I'm not obstructing. I'm observing.
One more time, you're going to jail.
I'm not obstructing.
One more time, you're going to jail.
I'm observing.
Got it.
Take a video of him.
I'm not obstructing. I'm observing.
This is your one and only warning. One and only warning, sir. Next time you will be arrested.
This is your one and only warning 7 times.
Yeah. You're wearing a... What is that mask? A black and American flag? What the fuck? This is your 10th warning. Last warning.
Impeding.
One more time.
Sir, this is your
I'm not
warning.
obstructing.
Stop
I'm not
obstructing.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's the... We'll get those clips up. That was the interaction with one of the community members we had interviewed. This is your one and only warning. 1 hour later. I swear to God.
One more. This is your warning.
They can't do anything. They can't do shit. If you are observing them and watching, guess what? You can do that. It's protected. You can't go into their Whipple building. You can't follow them into their gated thing. You can't you can't be Superman in the middle of an operation. Be like, stop. You can't do that because then yes, you'll go to federal jail. That would be impeding an operation. So you can't do that. You can chant at them. You can sit and protest them from wherever they decide to cordon off the scene, because they cordon off the scene, and then you can stand there in the street and say what you got to say. But you can't go like run up into, like, say they're raiding a house or whatever. You can't like run up into the house and be like, stop. Then you'll literally be thrown into jail. Like, you'll be thrown into prison. So that would be impeding the operation. So observing them in the community, patrolling around, looking for people, and then you're observing them, you're not doing anything illegal at all. You're not doing anything illegal whatsoever. And they have no authority to detain you. And if they do, make sure you film it, because I mean, I'm telling you that, but they'll still grab people anyways. They'll still do that. Yeah, Church of Assumption. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, we got locals in Richfield. I got some of their contact info. Check the other church out a few blocks east, 76 in Chicago. Which one is that one?
Yeah, some of the volunteers were talking about heading to a couple of other churches nearby.
What's the closest one? 76 in Chicago. Can you name, what's the name of the church? K9 Wang. What's the name of that church? I'm trying to look. Chat, remind us, spam in 2 hours from now, spam that we got to go pick up John. So, because I will probably, if we're in the middle of something, I might forget. We got to pick up John from the airport. So just remind us.
Yeah, we can't forget.
I know.
320.
Yeah, 320.
Right?
Yeah, he's at 320. So around 3 o'clock, we gotta head in that direction. Lutheran House of Prayer.
Jordan wants this video as soon as I can get it to him.
Are you in a bad connection spot?
Well, I'll need to plug this into my laptop.
Do you want to? Okay.
So you might have to drop me at like a cafe or something.
Well, or like I can. It's fine. Because you need to get some Wi-Fi, basically, is what you're saying.
I can try and do it off my phone. But I'm trying to do like 14 things right now.
True. I'll get us to the next church.
Yeah. I don't need to send it that fast.
Okay. Sunday school and church services out. And like I said, honestly, after the Vikings game finishes, going around there might be worth it too. ICE might be trying to grab people outside of the game. Downtown Minneapolis. It's clear here at the church. There's nothing here. No, we don't need to be doing parking lot donuts. Sorry, Chad. we need the gas money.
Chad has all the best ideas.
It sounds
shit.
fun, though. It does sound like a good time. We're observing lots of help at what is that? Oh, St. P? What is St. P? Joburg. I'm gonna check that. Oh boy. Walmart in Bloomington. Someone saw on Facebook, ICE is at Walmart in Bloomington. That was where they were at yesterday.
Sorry, I'll be more helpful in a minute.
Oh, you're okay. No,
bro.
you do your thing. You do your thing. I got my chat. We also got recommended a place to go eat too later on.
Oh, sweet.
La Loma Bonita in Richfield. They have great foods there, I got told.
Thank you, Chad.
It's probably just that one video then.
One and only warning, the quarter was not
Yeah, that's probably the only clip worth.
Yeah, I was just doing that too.
We probably can post this whole reel like as its own reel, and then like put your text on it and like narrate text like ICE, I don't know, whatever TikTok thing reels. I don't that whole thing where you know what I mean, where you watch a reel and like text comes up on the screen and like tells you what's going on. It's all intense. I don't know. I sent the clip to Nikki. I sent it to your phone, so you have a higher quality. one and only. Buddy, if we have to tell you one more time, listen, pal.
Don't make me.
Do not make me get mad. Go to. Does your city have a traffic camera website? I don't know. That could be something to look into, Luke. Maybe you can look at the CCTV cameras. If you can get onto them. We're in Richfield, so look up Richfield CCTV cameras. And then when we get a location, pull up the cameras. What you can do. Really get into it. I mean, pull out all your skills from your covering Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Yep. Let's go. Tap in. Be looking at the flight radar too for any federal aviation in the sky, helicopters or anything. That would alert. That would signify maybe a raid taking place if there's helicopter in the sky. They say the same thing every time. You are obstructing. I'm sure we're not doing any type of obstruction. No obstructing is taking place.
Yeah, they don't like being followed.
They don't like being,
except when they want the cameras there. Then they want to be followed.
Yes. It's a very hypocritical situation. They both want to be seen doing this and have propaganda, but then when the people give them the attention, they don't seem to like it, and it's kind of weird.
It's kind of like a toxic relationship.
Yeah, seriously, very toxic. Cactus Tony, wow, thank you for covering ICE this week. As far as I can tell, you're the only. No, not just me. We got Status Quo News right here.
Hey, now there's two of us.
Yeah, there's two now. So, yep, not just me. Plus, also just tons of great local, independent photojournalists here in the Twin Cities.
That was really cool to meet a lot of those guys yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of, and plus we went to a event late yesterday that wasn't. We didn't stream it or anything because I didn't know what it was going to be. King Demetrius had a kind of a showcase of his own photography, but it was really cool because he kind of turned his moment into something about independent journalism as a whole, and we all got we got there, and he hands me a microphone, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, I don't want to talk. JT had to talk. How did that feel? You had a good description of how that felt.
Yeah, it felt so. I had never met a lot of these people before. This is my first time ever in the Twin Cities, even though I live, just one state over. And I got handed this microphone, and I'm asked to suddenly talk about who I am and the importance of independent media. And I told Andrew afterward that it felt like I was the date of the cousin of the groom at the wedding, and suddenly people asked me to give a speech at dinner. It was very bizarre.
Yeah, but it
was
a
really cool night. The programming was awesome.
He had a video put together of all of various local journalist reports, and they actually stitched one of my YouTube videos into it from Ukraine. Mm-hmm. And it was the war crimes video that I did, which is up on the channel. You should go watch it. And they put that in there as hey, this is and it was really cool. And King Demetrius's studio is in George Floyd Square, so JT got to kind of see what that looks like a little bit. But it was very cool to just walk around. But what are we doing today? The same. Liberty on patrol. Same as it ever was. Yeah, JT's from Wisconsin.
Yep.
The corner though, right? You're in the corner of it.
I'm from southern Wisconsin.
Do they not consider that real Wisconsin? Is that famous?
No. That's where most of Wisconsin is from.
Yeah.
From southern Wisconsin. That's where Madison and Milwaukee are.
Where all the cool places are.
Yeah. never call my Wisconsin heritage into question. I'm son of a Northwoods boy and a farm girl, okay?
There you go. No, you're Midwest royalty.
Oh, yeah.
Lived in Ashland, Wisconsin for a few years.
You did?
No.
Oh.
I never lived.
I love Ashland. I did a whole reporting trip to Ashland several years ago. I had never been. I got up there in Bayfield, and I forget the town between Bayfield and Ashland, but that's where I stayed. And that's like my favorite reporting trip I've ever done. It was right in time for the Bayfield Apple Festival, which is just as quaint as it sounds. And I was up there covering the Line 5 oil and gas pipeline that Enbridge is trying to insist needs to remain on native land.
That's still an active story, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I had thought.
It's still tied up in the courts.
Are you still able to cover that one, or are you?
Nice. I've pitched before I was coming here. I was actually putting together a reporting trip that was going to take me all around the Upper Midwest.
Nice.
And one of the things that I was going to go cover as part of that was the latest on Line 5. But then ICE got involved here in the Twin Cities, and here I am.
On Facebook feed, ICE is by Street 68th and 11th. What is that? Can you give us a landmark to type in? Cross streets are great, but 68. Well, 11th is right next to us. We can be there in 5 minutes. We'll go look at it. It's not that far. 4 minutes, actually. I think, Nikki, maybe I could be wrong, I don't know, but I think you wanted to tie that reel into the interview, which is fine, but also post that video by itself, too, of their interaction with the police and put our own captions over it. So we'll have like two pieces to post with that one. And then if Nikki isn't there, mods, if you could just relay what I said. I'm sure she is, though. In Chicago, confirmed sighting. 68 and 11th is clear, it looks like. Someone said the Facebook feed. Check. Yeah. There's nothing here. It's all good though. Alright, so we got another one. Coming up here. I don't know if they're gonna start a call. Nope, they got it up here.
I am not a driver. I am just here to help relay the audio to text messages so y'all can focus on giving the locations and following.
Okay, so the only activity I see 2 Metro Transit police cars at 31st in Chicago. I don't see any ICE right now, but I'm going to do a loop.
There was no vehicle description that was made, so we don't know what the ICE vehicle looks like.
Just listening, they're like observing something, but I don't think it's a good lead right now.
That town we were just in, that was Richfield?
Yeah, we're still in it.
It's called Richfield?
Yep, Richfield, all one word. All right. Just spelled exactly how it sounds.
Is that one of our drivers?
Minneapolis
Are we listening
suburb.
into a? Are we listening to a radio, or is that one of our drivers talking?
Hey y'all, is this 31st in Chicago call?
Unless maybe they're in the Metro vehicles.
I just see Metro vehicles. I don't see anything else.
There was a case of ICE using police vehicles in, was it Richfield?
Really?
Okay. It says transit police.
The dual language school is clear, at least.
And they're just sitting in their cars. I don't see any agents, nobody.
All right.
But I'll figure out.
Those are school vans. Yeah, I don't see any Fed vehicles around the dual language school in Richfield here.
just drove past the transit police vehicles again, and it's just 2 transit police officers in those 2 vehicles, wearing like transit police outfits and badges. So it doesn't seem like ICE.
Okay, we'll tap back in.
Call ended.
Later. Excuse me. Richfield community page. They won't have a big stupid flag like that on the back. Someone wanted to check this vehicle. It won't be them. Where is this? American Legion behind the building next to the pine trees. Which Legion? Gotta be in Bloomington then, huh?
emergency at home.
Okay. What is that? I got an address. Going to Burnsville, looks like. Actually going down there. So chat, we're on our way to a lead in Burnsville. And that's where, oops, That's a sneaky one. Okay. That's stopping.
You got it though.
I did. No infractions here. That one came out of nowhere. There was a location of a raid yesterday. Actually, some local media was able to make it to it. So let's get down there. If you guys have credible information at all, if you're local, join my Discord server. And I have a channel on there just for this. If mods on Discord could help people get to it. But it's kind of like you need live information. Anything that's hours ago is kind of outdated now at this point. And it's tough because people want to help, but a lot of times it's old information, and right now we need current.
Ready to tune back in.
All right, can you check the latest in that signal chat? So if they're mentioning Burnsville still.
Burnsville, huh?
There's a call to an address. That's where we're going today.
All right.
It's the ICE tracker deal.
Let's see. People were still talking about it as of 3 minutes ago.
Good.
Yeah, we need people there right now, they said.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Tomorrow I should upload a couple of those shorts on my YouTube channel too, the reels that we've been doing. I gotta get into YouTube shorts.
Well, now the person who sent that address says it looks like it was from this morning. Never mind.
Damn it. Heck. And the lead dies.
Yep.
And that's how quickly it goes away.
That's why it's ice fishing.
Seriously. Well, at least you guys get to see a view of this. Different views on the stream today. All the way to Texas on this. It was a potential lead, but no, they said never went in the chat. It's at the Veterans Park, I believe, or it's near Veterans Park in Richfield, back kind of where we were.
Like, is anybody talking about it or something?
Yeah, I think in that Indivisible chat, if you're still on that one.
Yeah, I am. Last message actually just came through. There were at least 6 SUVs in the Legion Park.
Okay, we can go there. It's near the Veterans Park. I don't know the exact address. Oh, I just got a notification. Lamar scored a touchdown somehow. Oh, dang, that's rare. So this is Burnsville. Oh, this is the start of. My grandma used to live here. I have to come all the way over here to go see the grandma. Thank you for the orange. I don't know what it says. I just see the color orange. I can't read right now. I'll read it when we get to the thing. When we get to the place. Whatever
the
orange
thing with the place
means.
and the guys.
Yeah. Mazda 3.
my favorite officer over here. Officer Sands. How you been? Where were you January 6th? You guys didn't do shit when they invaded the Capitol. Get your hands off my balls. This guy grabbed me. I pretended he grabbed me by the balls at a Proud Boys rally in February. He did not. He grabbed my heart by the balls. I love him.
What the hell are we listening
You know, some of these Capitol Police guys, they think Trump is a shit clown. They know that. They know he's chasing around little girls.
After a lead went cold in Burnsville, we're on our way back to Richfield, where we've already covered ice activity this morning into the afternoon hours. We were outside of, what was the name of the church one more time? Ascension?
Yes, the something of the Church of the Ascension.
So we already were there.
It's a better answer.
It's brain scrambled right now. So we're just tuning in. We already had it's not going to be constant ICE interaction. We're not. I mean, if we were with the Border Patrol, we'd probably be seeing them terrorize people all day long. But it's
it seems like these guys go out, they grab one person or two people, and then they hightail it back to home base.
Run back to Whipple as fast as possible.
Whereas what you would see with Border Patrol in places like Chicago and Charlotte is they go out and they stay out all day.
And they want to be seen doing what they're doing.
Yes, yeah. The fear, the terror is a big part of it. The pain is the point.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go until their cars are full of people, and then they'll pull people off to like go and drop people off at, like when they were operating in Chicago, they had a base in Broadview, Illinois. They would go drop people off at Broadview, but then go right back out.
Right.
And keep up with this kind of one convoy thing. This is much more like they kind of spread out. In fact, I was talking earlier about how the church reminded me a lot more of Chicago, just because, you know, there in that parking lot we saw at least 3 vehicles altogether, right? That was much more of that concentration of force. Where I do think that they just got bothered so much.
Yeah.
Like, if we were, based on the folks that we talked to and we were talking to at the church, it seems like we were at least the third car to have pulled in that parking lot, that parking lot, and get harassed by ICE. So I'm wondering if just all that attention made them back off, and they probably were planning something for the church.
Okay, so Veterans Park is here, so there should be a Legion on it.
A Legion. Somebody said it was a closed Legion.
Closed, yeah.
So maybe a building that could have been a Legion. The name of the church was the Church of the Assumption.
Church of the Assumption, okay.
Church of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. talked about white SUVs in the parking lot. There's still...
No one's in them.
No one's in them, though.
And the other vehicles that were in the parking lot aren't here anymore.
No. Those both have Minnesota plates, too. Not to say they couldn't be ICE,
Right.
but the out-of-state plates are a hallmark.
Yeah, there's nobody in... They're not in the parking lot anymore. Do I have a drone? I do. Not with me, though. I don't have a... There'd be... I mean, yeah, I guess I should bring it. If we get to a raid. They might disable the sky, though. I don't know. I don't want them to blast my drone with Palantir energy. A Palantir energy wave and just take my poor drone that I saved up for. Oh, no, my drone! It just
the feared
falls out of the
Palantir
sky.
Spirit bomb.
Yeah. I don't want him to shoot my drone. My drone. I'd saved up for that. A $1,200 drone. Okay, so yeah, there ain't nothing at the... Okay. No active operations right now. I think we were actually at a potential one this morning.
Yeah.
We really were.
Yep. I think we were.
Colony Apartments, 1:41 p.m.
That
potential.
was the big one.
Yeah.
Do you want to run me to a cafe so
Yeah.
I can upload video?
Actually, I need to use the bathroom too, so let's go somewhere.
Let's see here.
Sanctuary for creatives, thinkers, and coffee aficionados. There we go.
What's that one?
It's the cafe, a nomadic cafe. Yep. All right, chat. We're gonna take a break at the nomadic cafe. Okay. You gotta get some video. You gotta get some stuff uploaded from today, and also monitor the situation for everything. Get some coffee too and shit. Maybe a safety meeting in the cold out here. Take a break from driving for a bit. It's also just smart to go to a cafe here so we're still in Richfield in case something else happens so we can quickly get to the scene. It just feels like this area is going to be continue to be targeted.
Mm-hmm.
From Richfield down to Burnsville. Haven't seen so much actually on like Lake Street and closer to the city, but more in the suburbs. The south suburbs. I need a thermos actually. I could use a coffee thermos, to be honest. I had one years ago, but it might be packed away. I think someone got me a thermos in 2020. But it might be in one of my boxes. My memory box. Subaru was a little weird. It didn't have a front plate and blacked out. I wonder if it was the same Subaru. It might not be. Subaru's following us now. See the car behind us.
Yeah. Do you want to do something weird?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fuck with them here for a second. I'm just gonna. I think that's the same Subaru. They pulled a U-turn as soon as, like, when I told you about it, they pulled a U-turn behind. To go in front of us, huh? Yep, that's the Missouri Subaru. You guys aren't slick at all, boy. That's the Missouri Subaru. And the Ford Explorer. Nice. So we're just like finding them out here now at this point. Okay. Oh. They're getting on the highway though. We have shit to do, but. Yep. Oh. They're surrounding a vehicle.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Sorry, go in front of me, please. Right here on the ramp.
Yep.
They got out. You can zoom in. Multiple federal agents getting out.
Where are we right now?
We're on the exit of 12th Avenue and the 494 exit.
You know what city we're in?
Richfield.
Richfield still, okay.
Looks like the same guy with the hat and the mask that we saw in the other video.
Yep. These look like a lot of the same agents.
These look like the same group of agents.
Who were stopping people at a park not too far from here in the same community. Here they've boxed in a vehicle and pulled it over.
They boxed somebody in. It looks like the same person.
Popping a trunk. That looks like it was their own trunk that they were popping there.
Yeah, because they have this vehicle boxed in. They're getting in their vehicles now. They're letting the car go. We're on an exit ramp, guys. We can't really like get out and go, and we can't. We're in an exit ramp. 494 and 12th Avenue. Okay, they're pulling off. Let them drive off for a second. So they just boxed in someone else. They let him go. Probably threatened them. It's literally the same group from this morning at the church. So that car was in the parking lot of the other school that we were sitting in. Remember the one that we were just sitting in? That Subaru was in that parking lot, and I saw him in there. That's when I'm like, that looks like the Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
They were sitting in that Lutheran school. And then they were I thought he was following